This is the real reason they only use rivets in the aerospace industry.
I'm going to need you to come here for a second. Not a single one of those rivets, pop rivets, will ever be used on an aircraft unless it's a experimental. Okay? Let's talk rivets, shall we? Okay. So, I've seen a lot of stitches about this video and about rivets and why we use them on aircraft, and like 90% of them are wrong. And I can tell you this because it was my profession for many years as a structural mechanic on aircraft. That's why I get a little upset. So this is my test plate. I fabricated this whole thing, and this was just for a test. This is when I was learning how to rivet. Now you'll notice, let's look real close. These are all solid pieces of metal. And the fun thing about solid rivets is when you use the rivet gun, it squishes them. Now the really awesome thing about rivets is when you squish them, they get harder. They also fill that cavity and they make an interference fit. There's no slippage. And you don't have to worry about galvanic corrosion because it's the same materials across both. So you have good electrolysis both through all of it. That's another thing. And there's excellent shear resistance. Now, there are blind rivets. I don't have any Cherry Max on here, but I do have some Hucks. See these? This is still a solid stem with a collar that breaks off at a certain torque. Now, Cherry Max, they have a stem that pulls up, but it has aluminum shank around it, and the stem still stays in place, and that's made out of tool steel. Very tough stuff. So please, do not think your airplanes are put together with pop rivets. They are not the same. Okay? Okay. We good? Not pop rivets. There's specific rivets for aircraft.